While visiting Europe just this summer, more than 30 years after reading that book, I had the privilege of visiting the secret annex where Anne Frank and her family hid with two other families until they were eventually captured and sent to concentration camps. It was a poignant reminder that history can be really ugly, but it has to be taught honestly and truthfully. Censoring books makes us uncomfortable. Censoring books that make us uncomfortable does the whole world a disservice. The Diary of Anne Frank is a monument to the indestructible nature of the human spirit, and every public school should make it available. I'm grateful that my public school did not believe in censorship, even though Anne Frank's diary has been banned in many districts across the country, including here in Virginia. Earlier this year, a graphic novel based on her diary was removed from the Vero Beach High School in Florida after leaders of Moms Demand Liberty objected. School officials in my hometown of Virginia Beach recently labeled the Diary of Anne Frank as containing, quote, sexually explicit content and required permission forms to be sent home for students if they wanted to participate in any lesson on it. The American Library Association reported a record number of demands to restrict or censor library books in 2022. Perhaps not surprisingly, as Daphne said, the content of these banned books often focuses on marginalized communities. Many of the books targeted for censorship by right-wing activists address important topics such as racism, sexism, and LGBTQ issues, and are written by persons of color, women, and LGBTQ community members. Many have been recognized for their literary value with prestigious awards. When these valuable books are banned or censored, the message to those communities whose experiences are told in those books is that their stories and perspectives are not valued and not respected. Unfortunately, the threat is real, and it's here even in Charlottesville, Virginia. Extremist groups such as Moms for Liberty and those who support them, like the Noah Webster Foundation, have been conducting organized efforts to seize control of school boards in this country, taking advantage of races that may not have traditionally drawn much interest. And once their candidates are installed, they've implemented their agendas, including book bans, and all under the banner of promoting parents' rights. In fact, my opponent is a strong supporter of parents' rights and a participant and an advocate of the Noah Webster Foundation, and has spoken publicly against anti-racist curriculums here in Albemarle County. As a parent of 5 children in public schools, I find that offensive. As a school board member, I'll fight to ensure that our students have access to a wide range of books that reflect diverse perspectives and experiences. We must work to create a welcoming and inclusive learning environment that encourages children to explore and learn about the world around them. Instead of banning books, we must have open and honest discussions about difficult topics and provide students with the tools to navigate that challenging material. By promoting intellectual freedom and encouraging students to explore diverse perspectives through literature, we can help create a more informed, enlightened, and empathetic community. That's what I intend to do if I'm elected in November. So please join me in this important work by attending school board meetings, volunteering, and most importantly, exercise your right to vote. Thank you so much, and thanks for the support.